Hey guys, Kim McNichol here. For this week's video, I'm going to be doing a bit of a life update as well as spilling the tea on getting cast for Netflix's The Circle Season 2. So this casting process took like 5 months, y'all. I was about to relaunch this YouTube channel, but then this opportunity kind of, came up for me. So I decided to see what that might be about. I was super open to this opportunity. Shout out to Sagan in the background.
Hi.
So Sagan's here with me. Yeah, and we're... I thought this... Calm down, child. Okay, Sagan's gonna go take a nap. What I was saying is I am not a reality show person. Like, I only recently started watching, like, Selling Sunset and 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé was because it became this, like, big meme thing.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Me.
And I, like, had to watch. It was open casting, and I thought that was really cool. That actually is more of a marketing tactic, which I'll talk a little bit about later on. Yeah, so I was super open to this opportunity. I think I applied in, like, April. I want to say it was April. So in April, I applied to the little open casting thing, and I actually didn't, like, hear back. But a friend of mine screenshotted a DM from one of the casting directors and was all like, oh look, they contacted about The Circle, and I was like, I sent in an application, and is it cool if I check in with them? She said yes, she wouldn't mind. So I definitely reached out, and the casting director was super nice. She DM'd me back almost like right away, and she was just like, oh, I'm so happy that you responded or that you reached out because I wouldn't have wanted to miss you, which was nice. I feel like they're supposed to be super nice. But anyway, so we scheduled a Skype call. No, we scheduled a preliminary phone meeting with like her assistant. And then about like 30 minutes after that phone call, I got an email saying that I had moved on to the next round. But I feel like everyone has gotten to the next round, which I'll also disclose later why I feel this way. So after I got that email, we scheduled a Skype interview. And this had to be like early June, I want to say. No, mid-June. So mid-June, we had the Skype call. It was like an interview. It went by super quickly, I assume because she has so many other people who were doing the same thing. The whole Skype interview was like, why do you want to be on The Circle? They were really big in the email about like emphasizing strategy. My strategy was going to be going in and, only showcasing the photos that make it look like I'm this fun 27-year-old with like no kids. So just like my Coachella photos, any like boomerangs at the bar, etc. So that was my whole strategy, and then like eventually I would unveil the fact that I am a mom, and you can't just like judge a mother, because I feel like once you are in motherhood, everyone kind of restricts who you can be, and I hate that shit, and I'm kind of sad I don't get to showcase that on... During the Skype interview, we talked more about how that would be my strategy, why I would want to win. I said I personally wasn't there to make friends, so I would be, ranking the most likable people down below, even if I had them as friends, because it's a game after all. But I guess it wasn't enough for them. After the Skype interview, I got an email saying I had moved on to the next round. Which is now put me in front of the Netflix producers to ultimately have them decide my fate and if I'm going to be on the show. I love these. They're the best, by the way. I had to create a home video and send massive Google Drives of like photos, boomerangs, etc. to help showcase my personality. So I was sending like boomerangs of me being annoying at a bar. I sent photos of like me at Coachella having fun, and then of course I sent photos of me and my family, and things of that nature. And apparently they cut it up like the home video you do, along with photos and boomerangs with the Skype interview. And then that's how they send you out to the Netflix producers. And I'm truly wondering, like, I could have done that. I could have sold myself like a little bit better. I mean, no shade to them. I don't know how they cut it up. But anyway, that was like early July, mid-July. And when I sent my home video and all the materials in. And then I was told to wait until the end of August to hear back. So the end of August gets here, and I'm like, I haven't heard anything. So I reached out to the assistant, and I DM'd her on Instagram. She was super nice. She's like, oh, I'm so happy you reached out. They've actually extended casting. And I'm like, wow, they've been casting for quite a while, because we were supposed to be filming at the end of September, so like now. And she was like, I'll let you know as soon as I hear. And then, you know, time goes by. My husband and I have our own studio and distribution network. So I was on set as the chief marketing officer for the network to really gauge and, I guess, figure out the position and role of like a marketing coordinator with our company, which we're hiring, by the way. And so we were doing like 15, 14-hour days, and literally the week after that also was hectic because it started becoming me scheduling appointments with VCs, meeting with our PR, etc. And I had literally told my husband, like, I don't think I can do the circle, because if we're not filming at the end of September, then what's likely going to happen is we film at the end of November or the end of October. My 10-year-old turns 11 at the end of October, and my husband will be 30 at the end of November. So I was like, ooh, that's a lot to miss, on top of us being so crazy busy. So literally, as the night I told him that, the next day, which was yesterday, I got an email from the casting director, and she said that unfortunately I have not been chosen to move on to be on the circle. And, you know, I was bummed out for a second, because it made me like, dude, like, I'm fucking awesome. How could you, like, and my storyline would have been awesome. But kind of like looking back on it, there's a very specific casting mode that these shows kind of do. All right, so my camera died. But yeah, that was basically the whole process. It kind of worked out that I didn't move on to the next round, and hopefully I have time to watch season 2, because I could not imagine having to give up, you know, investor meetings or VC meetings for a show. But yeah, comment down below if you were part of the said 100,000 people to make it to the producers round, because now I'm super curious. Although, what if she meant the overall applicants? Anyway, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will be back every week now that I know I am not going to be on this show. Peace out.